All right, welcome back. You know what? I'm going to do one more once over of this town talking to people. Make sure I didn't miss anyone that's recruitable. Most of them have been just the looking into their pasts, but maybe I missed someone because I'm surprised that I haven't gotten a fighter yet.
As you wish.
Or maybe there's someone new now that I've progressed the story a little bit. You'll see in a second whether I found anyone, I suppose. I think both of these guys are new. I don't think Clink was the guy who came to say hi to me before. Nope. Damn it. Well, he has a portrait, which makes me think recruitable, but didn't I talk to him before and fail to recruit him? Wasn't he the one who suggested I rifle through pockets or something, or maybe not. Edir. The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
Right. That's not saying I talked to him before. Or at least I've never selected these dialogue options. Sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
I mean, of course. Oh, is the dwarf woman the animancer I was talking to? Well, quote-unquote talking. What are you talking about?
People hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted anyway.
Damn it, I can't scroll to actually count. Is that what you people do for fun around here? Well, I would presume not normally.
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19.
I think we might have found someone.
Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
Less than you'd think, but I do get involved. What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? Oh! $19. So he's 19. The number, the next person to be hanged. And then he's suggesting that I'll be 22nd or 23rd to be hanged. I see. Okay. How long it'll take for them to get to me. That makes sense. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty reasonable. Maybe even a little earlier. 21st, perhaps. Makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman. He looks at you a moment. His brow arched, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe.
Mm.
You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Maybe I did talk to him before then. And it was talking to her that triggered me being able to recruit him. Well. Impossible, I don't drool half as much. Ah, so you're already familiar. Still, you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Round here, we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. Well, do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers.
About that.
Same thing in the eyes of folks around here. Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be.
I mean, the animancer was real. I'm all but positive on that. But yeah, would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you I was both a cipher and a watcher? I suppose that's not the weirdest thing.
Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
I mean, if I go around saying I'm a watcher, yeah, I might be number 19 after all. That's true. None taken. Good. They don't mean it personal when they hang folks here. I have to remind myself. I don't think the hanged care if it was personal or not.
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there.
Damn.
My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
So you would have been 18. Also, so you served, did you? Was the town, the war? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fellow decided he's the living incarnation of Aethys. Overthrows Red Curse, marches on Deerwood. So we gave him a Deerwooden hello. What's a Deerwooden hello?
We blew him up.
Oh, well, straightforward. With the god sword, what was that called? The sword made by, starts with a B, or actually, maybe it was Mogron. He smiles at this, but it is the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. I mean, I know who Aethys is, but I'll ask anyways. God of rebirth and redemption. Formerly, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. And, what does the town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded
I had heard that.
That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him.
I'd also
Give you
heard
some
that.
idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep.
And that.
Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts.
I mean,
My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back.
yeah, I mean, I don't know why they blame Aethys for a single crazy man. I guess he did start a war, but yeah. I'll call this escalating things out of hand.
After the war, people
Also sorry for your brother.
Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I
Yeah,
was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side.
I mean,
And I
that's just
wasn't so
false,
safe
isn't it?
Anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
Well. Seems like he was a good leader. But, yeah, you'd think they would recognize that executing Aethys worshippers isn't, and now those who have Hollowborn, that it doesn't seem to be having any effect. Though, I guess anything but, looking inward, right? At your own actions. Raedric.
Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Right. Classic witch hunt stuff. Aloth glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Oh, definitely. Well, why was you... Well, he just told us why his headman was hanged. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives a half smile. Drinking, mostly. It looks like you're more smoking than drinking, but... Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Widewind's legacy started with Widewind. Right. I mean, we could travel together. Where are you headed? Someplace called Caed Nua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place.
It's impressive.
Seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath.
Right. I mean, he has a fortress to himself. I imagine he's probably fine.
A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before.
I think you had other things in your mind. Gwyneth says, glancing at the tree. Vigor of purpose finds its way into his voice. I mean, what are you interested in asking him?
Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
You're true about that. You're right about that. I don't want to see anyone swinging from that tree except maybe Redrick. And that's just because he's responsible for this mass murdering. There's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing.
Finally.
Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
I guess I could have recruited him a long time ago, though. I'm sure there were many face palms as I walked right by him without saying hi again. He tilts his forehead forward and gives you a pointed look after having glanced at the tree. All right, well, let's get going then. And actually, what are you? Fighter. Yes, just what I need. I could have sworn you had more gray in your hair, but okay. Let's give you... Actually, we want, I imagine, athletics. Though, stealth, for sure. I think I want everyone to have at least 3 stealth. Actually, let me check what everyone else is at the moment. I at least want him as strong as our weakest link. 3, 3, 4. All right, then. We'll go with 3. Give up on athletics for the moment. Okay, we have not as many specialties, but bonus knockdown and rapid recovery. Grants the fighter an additional use of knockdown per encounter. Uses +1. So we currently have 2 per encounter, it seems. Prone. 5 seconds. Full attack. Does some damage. Rapid recovery. Boosts the fighter's hardiness, increasing the rate of his or her constant recovery. Oh, wasn't that a fighter ability? Maybe not. I think it was, actually. It says it's passive, though. Once again, let me actually check that.
Hey.
Knockdown. Oh, he has a fighting spirit. That's pretty cool. So when his endurance falls below 50%, gains accuracy and damage for a set period of time. Presumably, for it to trigger again, you'd have to rise above 50 and then dip again. Okay. So this is active during... So fighters regain endurance throughout a battle. That's actually fantastic. So this gives another 37 over 45 seconds. Which that was a 3-second tick before, so 15 ticks. So an extra, a little bit over 2 per tick. Still, let me see what the others. I mean, I think I'm gonna get into one more talent after this, but the weapon focuses. So this helps me keep multiple enemies engaged. Shield deflection would be nice since he's going to be our tank. I mean, hold the line would be good. I need a taunt is what I really need. Some sort. But none of these seem to help there. Ones that would be useful for him are maybe quick switch. Hold the line would still be useful. Maybe a weapon focus at some point. Actually, that one's just any distant enemy. Doesn't have to be bows. That's nice. For now, though, I think I will take rapid recovery and probably knockdown, actually. Actually, maybe the fighter class itself gets some taunts. Let's give you some athletics. Here we go. Fighter abilities. Defender. The fighter adopts a more conservative combat strategy, concentrating on locking down enemies that stray too close. Increases his or her number of engagement targets to 3, but at the expense of deflection. That's fine. Plus 2 enemies engaged. So if they're engaged, does that make them less likely to switch targets, I wonder? Confident aim. Steadies the fighter's arm, causing a percentage of their grazes to be converted to hits, and increases the minimum damage for melee weapons. I mean, not bad. But I prefer a tank. Disciplined barrage. The fighter intensely focuses on his or her training, significantly raising accuracy for a short amount of time. You can do it once per encounter, increase your accuracy for 15 seconds. And finally, Guardian Stance. Devotes all of his or her energy to defending allies. Lowers accuracy, but increases the deflection of nearby allies. Okay, I like that. Range 2 meters, so not great, but I think for now, though, I'll stick with Defender. Should I go for more athletics? I guess. I can take another knockdown. Or hold the line, another enemy engaged. It's like 4 attacks of opportunity right now, right? His HP is high, but not significantly higher than the priest. His endurance. Well, his HP is actually a lot higher. It's his endurance that isn't that much higher, but he gets the constant increase too, so that's 31, 38. Oh. Yeah, Gwyneth actually has the same primary damage. Or accuracy, I mean. Somehow I doubt we'll do better than the Saints' War Armor at the moment. Oh. That's nice. That is really nice. He goes down, he gets to get right on back up. I guess his hair wasn't gray. It was just maybe the light. It's just light blonde. So he's using a regular saber. It's a warbow. Probably should give him that quick switch eventually. He's using a medium shield. Actually, it's the same DR. But his is quite a bit better. Well, Eder should have,
I've been in here for, must be 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
I was gonna say, it should be, you should have no problems carrying out this task. What if he has anything to say to, Wirton?
Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wait, no, have I not talked to him yet? I guess I haven't this time. Well, I've already done it once, but might as well, move through with it. What happened to you? Yeah, I was trying to avoid the spiders. Oh. So that's who got him, the spiders. No, ran into a scolder. Or no, I guess the scolder got him. Might have gone a little better for me if a beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust. But I'm not, so that's alright. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. Or I'm not gonna get the sword from him, I'm gonna take the sword. What are you doing down here? These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aethys, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. Its worshippers would come from all over the Darewood, from Red Karis even. Not so much from Red Karis these days. See, this is what I was curious of, if Eder had any comments. Oh, I'm surprised this specific option wasn't illuminated because of him. It was the main thing I was actually curious about. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Right, we went on with the clever answer last time. I have some questions first. I don't remember if I said that last time or not. Yes? Won't Lord Redrick mind us? Yeah, I did ask some of these, like this one. Who are you anyway? Yeah. I mean, we know why he can't do it himself. Alright, I'll find it. I'll find them, that is. Then by the flame, I owe you a good one. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long. Right, I remember this. It's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. Right. Switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. I hear you. You'll be here waiting, patching yourself up.
All right, then.
What is it?
Yeah, I guess I didn't save after talking to him. Let's see how you do. Ooh. Was that a shield bash? Someone with hit for 100 and something damage. Maybe not. Could have sworn I saw that much. Must have been something else, though. Right, this note. The thing about the bells, we'll take that. And, damn it. Shouldn't have bothered buying any. I'll pick that up on the way back if I remember. Alright. Should we deal with the will-o-wisps first or the spiders first? Let's try the will-o-wisps. There it is. Got everyone. Attack. You switch your weapon. Now, what are you guys immune to? Disease, ground. They're immune to the ground, hobbled. Anything that attacks from the ground, I suppose. Prone, sickened, and stuck. But not a lot of the stuff. I imagine they have high will. But, I mean, most of my stuff targets that, so... Plan to shock them in a second, actually. So just keep attacking for the moment. There we go. Damage. I think this is actually mostly because of my higher levels right now, maybe. Oh, good. They're getting closer. Damn it, am I paralyzed? There we go. How'd that do? They don't get shocked very much. Or for very much. Maybe some force? That's not going to hurt all of them, though. I could always try the mental binding. No, they're immune to stuck, though, aren't they? Yeah, that'd be pointless, then. Let's just shock again, then.
Hey.
There we go. Let's get another one. No, not you.
Yes? Who are you?
Hey. Attack this one. There we go. Did we get them all?
Well,
That went so much better. Actually, for the... Did I even have a Loth the first time I tried that? I don't think I did. Actually, no, I think I might have. I don't think I had him for the spiders, though. Oh, what the... Who or what was that? Was that one of the priests? This parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. In this time of hardship, must have just as much faith in ourselves. I see, I see. Come on, Piggy. Here they are. Ivory spinners. Freaking yikes.
Hey.
Hey. Damn it. That's fine, that's fine. Give me a shock on him. And
hold me.
you as well. That did good damage. Did we get the shock in? You don't need to waste any of your spells in the moment.
Well, so much for you.
Okay, that was effective. Loth, give me another one of those. Having a fighter makes all the difference in the world. Truly.
What is it?
What? I don't get anything from their bodies even? Boo. Let's go this way. Oh, a spirit. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles, the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers, as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together, till a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Don't strike out at it. Who are you? Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden, blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else, your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. Uh-oh. Presumably not teleportation, but... yeah, it's just taking me through a memory. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. I wonder when this is relative to Widewind. Someone has snuffed the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear that you cannot understand what he says. But the rectrix stands calm, unmoved. I wonder if this is when they're about to be assaulted by Redrick. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden, dizzying force. You find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. Why show me that, spirit? The spirit fades, suddenly as it appeared. I imagine we'll find more of those as we progress. The face of the statue has had most of its features struck off along with portions of its hands. The red-brown smears flake away under the toe of your boot. Blood, probably, right? Oh, there's the Scolder. Two of them. Let's once again, as always, get out the Arcane Strike. It's a nice free action. I say free action, it doesn't cost me a spell slot. There we go.
Yes.
Scolder ears. Take those. Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. Well, that's the one that the one guy on the beach invited me to, isn't it? Or was trying to return to. Put you away for later.
As you wish.
Oh, another one. Effective. Uh-oh. Get a magic missile on you. And a,
Yes.
That worked. Is it the sword? He was correct. It is, in fact, a fine sword. To his grace, I write to implore the rest... Oh, no. To his grace, I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places, and then abandoned altogether. I wonder if they were trying to, send a message to the actual liege lord of the entire region. You know, whoever Redrick's boss is, basically. Whoever his fealty is sworn to.
Well,
To basically put a stop to the anti-Aethys madness. These prayer scrolls are coated in a thick layer of grime and dust, i.e. they're probably useless now. Scolder well. Yeah, he just did a lot of damage. Wonder if that was a shield bash. Wait, is Defender not active?
Hey,
as you wish.
That should always be active. It was Durance. Actually going to hit for a lot of damage too.
Well,
Not get anything from these whelps. Vermin have scoured these plates, though mold still grows in green-black crumps across the table. Oh boy. That
as
gets your
you
appetite
wish.
up. Is that the sconce that they were mentioning? Oh, we have a way to get there. Oh, yeah, we do. Got some ivory spiderlings in here. Shoot, everyone back up. Except for you.
hey. I feel...
Surprised it didn't trigger these other ones. Let's get a shock in.
Yes.
He's poisoned, oh boy.
What is it? No prisoner!
Is he trying to knock it over?
No prisoners!
Give me another,
Well,
another shock.
yes.
Whoever sat here left in a hurry. Ink was dripped across the scroll, scaring its contents. Pile of furniture is branded with scorch marks.
As you wish.
Yeah, from when they burned the place.
They won't see me coming.
Ah, I see. We need to be in scouting mode to see this kind of stuff. Cool. I guess that would have just allowed us to avoid the scolders. Good to know, though. We should probably be in scouting mode more often then. Though it is very slow.
Yes?
I see something.
Oh, it's trapped. You cannot disarm the trap. Do you wish to trigger it? No. Actually, yes, I kind of do.
Poison. Hardly fair.
Ow. Actually, why would I do that? If I'm going to trigger a trap, it should be someone who can take the hit.
Yes.
Hey,
Specifically you. Person with no skill at disarming traps. It missed.
What is it?
That's interesting, though. Apparently these things can miss. Oh, Rimmergen's mantle. Only helps with freeze, though.
What is it?
More scolders. Oh, a bunch of them this time.
Well.
Yikes. Okay. Give us that aura. Also get your second wind. And I'll give you another shock.
Yes.
And you will, restore some light endurance. Jeez. Oh, the Scolder King is here. That explains some things. Should I go for a divine mark on it? Burn damage, minus deflection. Yeah. Good, he's still healthy a little bit. Give me another light endurance here. Another shock. And give me a another magic missile on the king. Good, 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 good. Have you not shield bashed the Scolder yet? The king? That didn't help. Give me another magic missile on the king. And I guess a Barbs of Condemnation.
Yes.
It's healing, I think. It doesn't heal a lot, but give me it. That gives me less deflection. Let's turn that off for the moment. Keep attacking. Give me... Make him blind.
Hey.
Missed. Damn it. He dodged. There we go. Got him this time.
Well.
Shit. Switch your staff. Give me... I don't know. Second wind. Still not doing enough damage to it. Perhaps that'll help a little bit. And incombustible
Well.
wounds, maybe. Just do a little bit of extra damage every time it gets hurt. There we go.
What is it?
Well, I was planning on resting after that fight anyways. Looks like we need it. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them, until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards you, or towards and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming crystals. Is this the same room as before? Probably not. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals. Oof. And they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late, again. The right's going to begin without you. Okay, when I heard that he was running, I thought that, it might have been the, sacking of the temple. Seems not quite. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar, warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. Huh. All right.
Yes.
I'll see what I can find.
A powerful odor of spices rises from one of these dishes. Vibrant dyes and grain seeds fill the others. Doesn't seem there's anything more in here. Wonder what this pool was used for. Presumably some ritual. Let's definitely rest. What does the heal multiplier do? Oh yeah. Let's go with that. And again, a single damage reduction is useful for him, but I think the heal multiplier is probably better. We're not outside. You wake to the sensation of being shaken, and you open your eyes to see Edir standing over you, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. What's the matter, Edir? Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, the vague unease of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You're not sure you slept at all the previous night. Did he see me having a nightmare?
Hey! Hey! You're awake? Good. You were...
Yeah,
You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head.
nightmare it was.
You were shaking. Trying to snap you out of it for a long time now. I was gonna have to get a bucket of cold water.
Well, I thank you. I swear I know his voice.
You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
Not these days, at least. Not lately. At night there are dreams and whispers.
Nice the Watcher thing, then. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust is all.
Yeah.
I'll try to let it sort itself out. You better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
I don't, but if I'm not waking up, I count on you to do what you gotta do. That's cool. We get those kinds of dialogues now. was bugging me, so I looked it up. That's freaking Matthew Mercer. That is awesome. Perhaps the greatest DM in, well, at least the most famous. But I've seen some of his work as DM on Critical Role, and he is amazing. Matthew Mercer, that's awesome. I didn't know he did voice acting.
As you wish. Keeping an eye out.
Matt Mercer. Well, I suddenly, editor, it was good already, but just went up some points in my book. Oh, it's the bell. Let's leave that for the moment. I only have one clue. I know the large bell is second. Let's go into this room first. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's finished.
I'll see what I can find.
All right. I was planning on scouting to make sure there were no traps first, but... Oh, it's a flail. Great Western Stag in the Book of Verses. I was just skimming it for clues as to whether or which order to do the bells in, but doesn't seem there were any. Okay, the initiates know. Let's see if we can better discern this. Rectrix Orbica says, redemption for even those, or even these. Forgotten struck the largest bell first rather than the second. Yeah. 3 bells hang from the stone protrusion that runs along the wall. Years of dust and grime coat the metal. There is one large bell at the center, flanked by 2 smaller ones. They appear to be fully intact. They're made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much out of the ordinary with them. Well, okay. I need to hit one of the smaller bells first for sure. But which? You heave at the bell, and as it swings back and forth the other direction, the clapper strikes a low, powerful note with a heavy iron. You feel the ringing in your chest as the sound moves through the ruined hall in a rolling tide. Oh, that didn't do it. Oh, geez. Yeah, we don't have the mechanics to even pick that lock. Yeah, piercing note. That one has a strange warbling peal that grows to a painful shrillness before it diminishes to a mournful chime. And that doesn't seem to be it. I'm wondering if there's a another hint somewhere that we might have missed. Oh yeah, small box on this table. I didn't see that before. A letter home. And some jasper. Mother, I've asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Hamar come morn. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it'll ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. One of the initiates leaving. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel safe. I feel it is safe to remain. I know Rectrix Orbica will not approve, but the letter trails off here.
Well,
it doesn't exactly answer my questions. Hey, Werton. I reached a strange door by some bells. You know how to open it? Ah, that door. I swear I used to be able to feel those bells above ground. Feel it through the dirt. He shakes his head. I know you have to ring them in order, and that's all. One of their rituals. You might find more information in the Rectrix's room. Maybe even a key. It's over by the scriptorium with all the books. Oh. And Scolder, too. I was there, though. Right? All the books? Must be the Rectrix's room right there. Oh. Okay, the first... There was a hint in those, memories, apparently. I just forgot. The first and last of these tolls, apparently, is that of the right hand. Just a distinctive, warped tone to it. So, is it... No. Well, we know it's that one. We know that's second. Okay, we needed 4 chimes. The peculiar chime runs through the ruins. There's a quiet melodic chime from all 3 bells before their discordant voices meet in one powerful, rising rush of sound. It seems to fill the whole of the temple, a driving flood of song that drowns all other thought. As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors as the passage to the lower level swings open. Well, alright then. So the hint was with the spirits then. Or at least the second needed hint. Including the initiate's note. Fair enough. Wonderful. We will continue on through this temple next time then.